In this video we'll cover the various methods of point on line and line staking within FieldGenius. I've got the total station set up and a couple points collected with some lines in an arc. So first I'm going to choose the line I want to stake out, choose the stakeout icon. Here we can see we have various options for line staking. Point on line staking is designed to be used for staking out specific points at predetermined intervals along a line or offset to a line. An example of this would be placing fence posts every 1 meter or a few feet along a boundary line. I'm going to add a ½ meter staking pole along the line, and I want to stake out a point at that ½ meter mark. So now I'll need to connect to my target, so I'm going to do a power search. We're connected, and you can see that we show up as a triangular target on the map screen. Zoom in here to take a closer look. My current staking method is set to directional. In this example, north is directly up on the screen. So as I move to the left, or west, you'll see that the west value becomes smaller and smaller, approaching 0. And as I move down, or south, our north value approaches 0. If I switch my staking method to stationing absolute, this will reference the entire line when displaying a stationing value. Because I chose ½ meter as my point on this line, as I approach the stationing of ½ meter, you'll see it is displayed accordingly, along with a left and right offset. If I switch my staking method to stationing relative, our navigation options will now be displayed as forward and back, as well as left and right. As I approach my ½ meter stationing, the back value will begin to approach 0, meaning I'm directly over the point. So this method is referenced directly to the point rather than the entire line. Again, the offsets are displayed in left and right. Once we've navigated to our point and we want to store an observation, we simply click on the stake button in the lower right corner. This will take an observation. And if we want to review the information about that observation, we choose the offset staking results. Here we can see our tolerances and what stationing we were staking out. Now we want to save that point, call it 0.6, and hit store. Now I'd like to stake out the arc. I'll pick it from the map screen and choose the stakeout icon. And if I wanted to choose the 1 meter stationing along that arc, I can increase my interval by another ½ meter and choose stake point. I'll now re-establish a lock to the prism. In this example, I had robotic prism tracking turned off. If I had it turned on, it would maintain a lock to the prism. We can see our stakeout point is displayed on the map with a yellow and red dot. Now as I approach the point, you'll see my stationing and offset numbers begin to decrease. And because I'm in stationing absolute, you're going to see that the station number displayed does not approach 0, it will approach the 1 meter station. Again, offsets are displayed as left and right of the line, depending on the direction of the line, or arc in this case. Using the radial staking method, a direction and distance are displayed to help you navigate to the point. The distance will approach 0 following the direction reference to north. In this case, north is straight up on our screen. If I navigate to the point now, using the stationing relative, we'll see that our forward value approaches 0 as well as our left-right. I can take a measurement, and similar to the line method, you can save the raw point after reviewing the staking information, and then move on to your next one. I'd now like to transition over to line staking, and this differs from point-on-line staking in that instead of staking out or navigating to specific points on a line, we will be staking out the line as a whole. This would probably be the more commonly used method. For example, if you were going to flag a boundary. Using the line staking method, we can stake out any point along an arc. Once we select the arc and choose line staking, now that I'm connected to my prism, you can see the yellow dots show our stationing along the arc as well as a left-right offset. And you can see the blue triangle, which represents my target along the map screen. Now if I want to take a observation along the line, I can just choose the staking icon in the lower left. And once a measurement is made, you can look at the results and store them in the raw data if required.